Greetings, happy Sunday. I realized late last night that I recorded a vlog and uploaded it. Or I recorded a vlog and thought I uploaded it, but it was very, very late on Thursday night. And I never did upload it. So we're minus a vlog for Thursday. I thought, well, I'll just go ahead and recap. I need to put one out right now anyway. Happy Sunday. I hope everybody's doing good. There are things brewing on the Forgecraft side of the universe. So I might be doing some Forgecrafty things going up on the channel. Might have to do with Ag Skies too. I don't know. We'll see. That's still being worked on. I need to drink more water, apparently. Dehydration has a tendency to run you down if you had a bad habit of drinking soda instead of water. And I broke my soda habit. I'm just not drinking water. I took one fluid out and didn't replace it with another one. So I need to get back into the habit of actually drinking more water, but it affects your joints. It affects your energy level. You start feeling worn down. 2 weeks ago, I got diagnosed with diagnosed with it's a weird word, with osteoarthritis, which is not critical. It's basically, I've been diagnosed as getting old. It's not that big a deal. It happens to everybody. Lots of people get at least a little bit of it. I've got it in my knees. I've had it in my hands for a while. I don't know if the mic can pick that up, but I've had it in my hands for a while. And I've got it in my knees now. Not that big a deal. It's just that means that if I do not hydrate properly, it bites me in the ass even more than it would have previously. I don't just feel tired. Now I feel tired. My joints start to hurt. I can't stand up. I can't walk. Yada, yada, yada. Anyway, I'm doing good otherwise. I just need to drink more water. I hope you're having a good weekend. I have been playing this week. I got GTA 5, and it will never be on any of my channels ever. It's a great game, but I bought that game for me. I cannot actually share that with you, unfortunately, because the language in it is abysmal. That doesn't offend me on a personal level. I don't care about F words and S words or whatever. The only thing that I am sensitive to on a personal level is racist statements. The N word, as it is. And growing up, I don't want to say growing up white. That sounds dumb. Sounds like I had a choice, you know? But as a white kid in a predominantly Southern Baptist family, yes, there were racist sentiments because from my one side of my family at least, because some of my relatives are from Mississippi and Alabama, and they're not, stark raving racists. They're not KKK or something, but there are unkind sentiments every once in a while that leak out. So there was points where I was kind of sensitive to that growing up, in 80s, 90s, and so on and so forth. There was a lot of public awareness about that kind of thing. And so, when you're playing a video game and somebody drops the N-word, and if I have to tell you what the N-word is, then because you don't know what I'm referring to, then that makes me happy because that means you're naive, and it should probably stay that way. If I say N-word and you know immediately what I'm talking about, then good. But when you hear that in a video game, it's a video game. It's not that big a deal. Some part of my brain still goes, whoa, and stops. Now, it's not that I'm offended by it, but it's kind of a trigger sense that has been programmed into my brain because you have to be a bit more sensitive to that kind of a thing, especially now when you're saying certain things in public. There is the good way and the bad way to phrase them. Not necessarily because it will come across as racist, but it might come across as racially insensitive. Let's put it that way. So yeah, I love GTA. I like capping fools. The heavy shotgun is quickly becoming my favorite weapon, short to medium range. It will drop a guy wearing medium or heavy body armor in like 1 or 2 shots, and it rapid fire. So you come around a corner and just bang, and that guy's dead. It's a really fun game. It is PC version, has keyboard and gamepad controls. I don't know if I've ever shown you guys this. I don't even know if it's going to show up or not. This is a Rock Candy Xbox 360 controller. I got it at GameStop. I know, it's the only thing I bought at GameStop for the last decade. I bought it, it's really bad to say. I bought it at GameStop for $25. I think it was $25 after tax. It was like $20 plus tax, 24 something. 23. Anyway, it was $25 or less. I got this thing. It is an official, like, it's not licensed Xbox 360, but I mean, it's a legit. It's got the right kind of buttons. It's got, layout is exactly the same. It's just funny and clear and wacky. It plugs in through USB. I have it plugged into a USB 2.0 hub. Works great. The only thing I don't like about it is that when you plug it in, Windows installs an Xbox 360 status client. So basically, you can actually hit that Xbox button and it will bring up an Xbox, like a Games for Windows Live style kind of control panel, but it's Windows games. And that thing eats 25% of my CPU process. Just sitting there doing nothing, watching for the controller. So it'll install that. It's called xboxstat.exe. I had to go find the exe file. I put it in a zip file and then erased it. I didn't just rename it. And that problem has since gone away. It does not run anymore. Problem solved. So I like my rock candy. I keep it plugged in on GTA. I have found that it makes airplanes and helicopters a lot easier, but motorcycles, cars, and just running around and shooting, I actually still do. They're swimming. Also, I still do that with keyboard and mouse. I'm much better at keyboard and mouse on those. I love motorcycles over cars. Cars are great because you can carry your buds around. I have a Humvee that carries 6 people. You can get cars armed and stuff, but motorcycles with a little bit of handbrake, which is spacebar, and a little bit of reverse to slow down, which is, I think, S, you can do some hairpin turn maneuvers very easily. So it's great for whipping in and out of traffic, hard corners, picking up speed real fast to get away from, well, let's say the cops. So I've been having a lot of fun at GTA. I might consider putting out a kind of a beginner's tips and tricks kind of video. That might be the only thing I'd ever put out, though, because even the pedestrians cuss in this game in online mode. So just cutting somebody off in traffic will merit really nasty speech. So I can't put it on my channels in good conscience. I can't even stream it. Don't want to. So it is going to be a me game, but I have been having fun with it, and I foresee that I will be getting a lot of value out of that online play mode. There have been people on the consoles who have been playing it and playing it and playing it for like a year plus now. And I see why. It's fun. You can just kind of peck away at it a little bit at a time. Get a job here, get a job there, make some money, upgrade a gun, get a new car, whatever. Skyforge is in open beta, CBT3, again. I need to actually log in and do the training videos. I've just been so busy lately, I haven't had a chance to. I'm probably going to try and plug away at that Monday during the day, which means later in the week you should start seeing some videos for the different classes to show you what powers they have. Yes, let's see what else have I been playing. Gauntlet. I've been playing more of that on Steam. It's a fun game. I really do enjoy that. I like the Necromancer. That's in the DLC. What else is... Oh, gosh. Oh! I've been playing Dragon Age Origins 2, of course, in a playthrough. No, Dragon Age Origins. In a playthrough on my second channel, Vaygrim's Choice. And a viewer, very, very generous viewer, had a Humble Bundle that had a whole bunch of extra keys in it. And they were for Origin, but whatever. They had a whole bunch of extra game keys in it, and they gave them to me. And one of the things was Dragon Age 2. So I actually have Dragon Age 2. After Origins, I can go through 2, and then I can go through Inquisition. So we'll have the whole kind of spectrum. Even though the storyline for 2 is not that great, I probably won't spend a lot of time in it. I'm not going to explore every nook and cranny. And I'm not going to do that in Origins, because otherwise I'd be playing it forever. But I do want to get the main storyline, the main gist of things, and I want to do that in 2, and then we can progress on to Inquisition, or 3, and that'll be cool. I got Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare. It's kind of like a TF2, like Team Fortress 2 style shooter, where you're on the plant side or the zombie side, and there's different job roles and capabilities and stuff. It's kind of TF2 kidified, but it's really good, and I've seen great things about it. I might wind that up. A couple of things. Dead Space. I now have Dead Space 1 and 2. So I might actually do a run of those at some point later on in the channel. I do want to play Dead Space. Might even pick up 3 to go through the whole series, because I think it's probably got a really good storyline. I hope you're having a good weekend. Keep your eyes out in the primary channel for Agrarian Skies 2. Server multiplayer. Forgecraft server multiplayer. We're doing teams to make it more interesting. And I'm probably going to end up on a team with Purple Mentat and Matabase, Team Gray. And they let me pick the color. I don't know why. But anyway, I think it's going to be cool. I'm very excited about that. HQM has always piqued my interest, but HQM comes across as being a little bit too grindy sometimes, which is why I steer clear of it. I played Agrarian Skies 1 back before it got HQM put into it. I played it briefly, and then when HQM got put into it, I kind of stepped back because HQM was really grindy for me, and I didn't like it. And a lot of people kind of get, I think, ham-fisted about, the HQM. Okay, well, you've made a cookie. Now make me 10 cookies. Okay, you made 10 cookies. Now make me 10,000, kind of a thing. And it's not my thing. That's why I'm really a big fan of Davy Jones' Locker. That's another thing that's going to be coming to the channel. It's going to be a lot of stuff. So I'm going to be running double episodes some days, just because I think I have to. I'm going to record a whole bunch of the Ag Skies stuff and run it once or twice a week. I'm going to run some episodes of Davy Jones' Locker. I might do like one of those a week, maybe on the weekends. And there's going to be Forgecraft. One of the Forgecraft servers is rebooting for just straight up play soon, and that's going to be cool. So I've got plans there. So there's going to be a lot of activity ramping up come May 1st. Well, some next week, but a lot more the week after. We'll see. I will talk to you folks later. I hope you're having a great week. Mine has been good. Get to spend some lazy weekend with the wife, and just generally catch up on things. Oh, my friend Teddy here will be happy to hear about this. I had this problem, Netflix, okay? I had this problem with the Netflix client. I watch Netflix on my Xbox 360. The Xbox 360 is a great media server. And I'm quite sure that probably like the PlayStation 3 is the same way. I can watch Netflix. I have a Plex server running, so it's like a local network media server that I host on one of my computers. I have, we can watch on the Xbox 360, we can watch Netflix, Amazon Prime, instant videos. We can watch Hulu. We can watch... Oh, gosh. What is it called? Voodoo? We don't really use that one, though. There's Crackle. There's Crunchyroll. There's a YouTube client, a Twitch client, official. YouTube and Twitch clients that work great. I love them. So I use it a lot as a general media machine. I got a media remote, Xbox 360 media remote on Amazon, $10. Works charm. Just cool looking black thing. It's real neat. I love it. And but the Netflix client, when they launched Daredevil, their new TV series that they're doing in joint, Netflix is doing in joint with Marvel Entertainment. When they started when they launched the Daredevil TV series, oh my God! Every time you were watching a series TV show, it would interrupt, and when you finish one show, it's supposed to pop up. This is the next show. Do you want to go ahead and watch it? Instead, it would bait and switch you with, this is episode 1 of Daredevil. You want to watch that instead, don't you? And it did that for like 2 weeks. And it's just kind of like, oh, God, make it go away. Because it made it hard to serial watch TV shows, binge watch. And they finally stopped doing it. I think it was a bug in the client, and they updated the client, and it stopped doing it now. So I feel less offended by Daredevil. So I went through and I watched all of it in the last 3 days. Just boom. And I'm actually very impressed with that show. There's points where I think that they made some wrong turns in the storyline. But overall, I would say I loved about 85% about it. I'm not famous on the new costume. He does get his costume eventually by the end of season 1. I'm not real famous on it, but it is kind of growing on me. But yeah, it's very dark. It's very gritty, but it's not too abysmal. It's not too depressing. You definitely sympathize with the characters. It's a good show. I like it. I'm not going to spoil any plot lines. But he does get his outfit by the end of the episode. So if you're liking it because they're keeping it real and he's a guy running around in a black, hood, that changes by the end of the show. So don't be upset by that. Anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Have a great Sunday. It is Sunday. And lots of stuff coming up, so keep your eyes open. Bye.